Before we do our last piece, the long-awaited piece that we all know what it is, just want to give them a chance to rest for a second. And thank you all for coming out tonight. This is an especially exciting night for our 5th grade orchestra. First ever concert, and I think they're knocking it out of the park. Oh, it's so fun up on the podium. So to make this possible, we really wanted to thank our administrators because they kept our music program going last year when things were shut down. And even though it was not the original plan, we did a little bit of a pit stop with reporters, we still kept our music program going. They did note reading, they learned all about rhythm, and because of that, we were able to just jump right in. And I got them basically right where I would want any 5th grade group to be had it been any other school year. So thank you to the administrators for allowing us to keep our program going. It made this possible. We really appreciate that. And we also have to thank Mrs. Petro and I. We have a few teachers kind of like ducks on the water. Like, we look calm out here, but there's a lot of people running around backstage to help make this possible. So thank you to our 3 chaperones from Iroquois. We have Mrs. Rebecca Berber, Mrs. Michelle Flood, and Mrs. Rachel Britt helping us out. And we couldn't do it without all of their scrambling around. About to play our long-awaited last piece. You may even be tempted to clap along, who knows. After they play their last piece, we're going to have a little bit of a changeover. 5th graders are going to go into the audience. 6th grade orchestra will come up on stage, so we'll have a little bit of transition time tuning, and then we'll jump right into the 6th grade program. So without any further ado, here is the final piece for the 5th grade concert. All right, we reached our last song, yet again, and a little bit of rest, because it is a pretty intense piece for them. Actually, the story behind this is, like, I also do the day orchestras, and with juggling so many groups, I always try to keep a lot of repertoire kind of in mind for each group, and I had this piece in mind actually for my 7th grade concert. And the reason that it did not make it on their program actually is because the name of it is Storm, and for their winter concert, the 7th graders did a piece called Enduring the Storm. So I thought that the audience may think that I have a bit of a fixation with storms in the 7th grade. So I thought, okay, like, they're gonna think I'm not very original with my programming. So I cut that for the 7th grade, and they're doing some Irish fiddle tunes now. So I looked at this group and I thought, I don't know, I think they can pull it off. So I asked them if they were up for the challenge. They listened to it. It was an instant yes. So I can't wait to share this piece with you that was going to be for a 7th grade program. So that shows you just how far this group has come. Again, I know we talk about the time lost, but when I look at my groups, they're right back to where I would want any of my groups to have been in any other school year. So it's really exciting to end the year on this high note. So I hope you enjoy our last piece, Storm.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience as we made that little switch from orchestra to chorus. I love being able to have my singers up here on the stage so that we can all see them really clearly and feature the hard work that they've been doing all year. So thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate that. We're going to get started, and our first introduction is going to be done by Sophie Perez.
I'm Sophie Perez, and I'm so excited to introduce our first song, Lava. If you have seen any of the Disney Pixar shorts, you've probably seen or heard of Lava. It's a heartwarming story about two volcanoes who fall in love. And what better way to tell the story than through a song with a catchy chorus that'll be stuck in your head for a good 24 hours. Now from the bottom of all of our hearts, enjoy the song we've had in our head for months. Thank you.
There was a volcano.
Can you tell we're a little excited? Thank you so much for coming tonight, and I want to do a couple of thank yous before our last song. The first thank you I want to give is a huge one, because without the tireless hard work of the custodial staff here at Iroquois High School, we would not be able to do these fabulous concerts. I also want to give a big thank you to people who help us look good and sound good, and that is our sound and light crew. Thank you so much to them. I have a huge, huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to someone who I have worked with on almost a daily basis for many, many, many years. She is an excellent musician. She is, what is best for the students is always the top of her priority, and I could not do with kids what I do with kids if it was not for her working alongside me, and that is Julie Room. Next, I want to say thank you to all of our community members who came out in such strong support of our school district budget yesterday. We are so thankful for your support so that we get to do these great things with kids, and we get to have such a wonderful music program and all the other great programs and academics that we have here in West Iroquois. So I just want to say thank you to that. We were really appreciative. I also want to thank the parents especially, because I know that it is no easy feat to get these children to Iroquois at 7:30 in the morning. I know that is not easy. I know that has made for some many early mornings for you, and I just want you to know that I understand that and I appreciate that. But you guys never give your parents grief about getting up early for chorus, do you? It's not very convincing. So I want to say thank you for that. And I also want to thank these students behind me. Being able to work with them in chorus this year has been an absolute joy. We went from most of us who had never sung in a chorus before, many of us who had never done a concert before because of COVID, because we couldn't have chorus last year. We went from singing some fairly simple songs in our December concert, which those of you who were there will remember. We did them very well, but they were much, much simpler than the songs that we're performing tonight. I am so proud of these students. I'm so proud of the work they've done this year and how far they have come as a chorus. And in recognition of my gratitude for their hard work, I promised them that I would suggest that maybe they deserve to be taken out for a treat of some kind after the concert. So, what can I say? They are a joy to work with. I think you can see tonight their enthusiasm for singing and their joy for singing, and I just love being around them, and it has been great. I'm so glad that many of them will be in 6th grade next year, so I can have them back in 6th grade chorus, and some of them will be moving on to Dake, so I'll get to see them as an audience member as they continue on with chorus at Dake. So, we have one more fantastic song for you, and we want you to enjoy our last song.
My name is Miyaki Rivera, and our final song is Walk Through Life, with Madeline Phillips as our soloist. Walk Through Life is a very happy and upbeat song that will get you on your feet. We have worked very hard for this night, so we hope you enjoy our last performance.
Walk through life. Every day is a new beginning. Shine so bright. Here's your day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let it take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? Whoa, oh, oh. 'Cause every day is a new day. Oh, oh, oh. And everything's going your way. Oh, 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 oh. And you wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together, 'cause it keeps getting better. Whoa, oh, oh. Walk through life, to your destination. Shine so bright, a new creation. If the world is a stage, let's start the show. 7, 8, 9, 10, ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, are you ready to find your way? Whoa, oh, oh, oh. 'Cause every day is a new day. Oh, oh, oh. And everything's going your way. Oh, 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 oh. And you wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together, 'cause it keeps getting better.
Feel the sun upon your shoulders. Find the strength to make you bolder. Yeah. Let each moment take you higher.
Higher,
Higher.
higher,
Higher than you've ever been before.
every day is a new beginning. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. 'Cause every day is a new day. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. And everything's going your way. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. And you wanna make it last forever. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Every day is a new day. And everything's going your way. And you wanna make it last forever. Keep it together, 'cause it keeps getting better. It keeps getting
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a lovely evening.